In every generation, across each broken land, there rise the ones who fight for peace, for the dignity of man. But when the battle's over and the smoke begins to fade, you'll find them in a lonely cage, by tyranny betrayed. For men who dream of people's rights and dare to break the chain are deemed too dangerous to live, and so they must be slain. In Ireland back in 16, they stood in Dublin's light. They spoke aloud of human rights before the dawning night. But words of freedom cost them dear. When true blood crossed the floor, they shot them at the break of dawn behind the prison door. And far away in Africa, they rose to claim their own, to take back land and heritage that thieves had overthrown. But they were butchered in the dark by shadows fierce and grim, by men who hide in darkest nights to tear them limb from limb. And others stood across the world to speak those deadly words, that people own their labor and the land of all their births, that voices of the very poorest should echo in the halls where all the people's stolen power lies, hid behind gilt walls. They spoke for civil rights and bread, for medicine and grace, so children would not starve and die in some forsaken place. While all the heavy harvest reaped for industry and gold are stolen from the hungry mouths and to the highest sold. But speak those words of truth aloud, and prison is your home, beneath the weight of iron bars, forgotten and alone. For how they fear the terror of a truth that shatters might. They tremble lest a spark of hope should see the morning light. And so they brand you with a name to make the people fear. They call you terrorist and red to dull the listening ear. Words born of their own cowardice, because the rich man knows the day his hoard of stolen wealth is stripped of all its clothes. The politician fears the free, the tyrant fears the dawn. They fear the day, the blinkered eye see how the game is drawn. To see the truth that all the wealth they hold in iron hands was stolen from the common soul across the bleeding lands. Yet tyrants rule and people fight. Today they sail the sea to bring the food and medicine, despite the state's decree. And once again the gallows wait, the cage door slams anew on those who stood against the storm the vision true. In every generation, across each broken land, there rise the ones who fight for peace, for the dignity of man. But when the battle's over and the smoke begins to fade, you'll find them in a lonely cage, by tyranny betrayed. For men who dream of people's rights and dare to break the chain are deemed too dangerous to live, and so they must be slain.